Fresh Start fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Today it is sip, sip, save, coffee and cash stuffing. And I am so excited to save with you guys this morning, so let's get started. All right, Fresh Start fam, let's go ahead and count our money and see how much we have to save with today. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 300. All right, so we have $300 to save with today. And we are going to do some amazing savings with our emergency fund. We typically put $150 a week into that. And this week will be no different. We will go ahead and get started in that binder. So this is my emergency fund binder. This binder was a gift from my friend Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, and I absolutely love it. This aesthetic here is my absolute favorite, with the blue, teal, and the orange, which is Junior's favorite color, and the whole Skelly lady. It is so, so beautiful. All right, so in here I have two different things. I have a 100 envelope challenge, which once that is completed, that will save me $5,050. And then I have a bunch of different challenges here between the envelopes and this little Ziploc, or not Ziploc, this little zipper bag of challenges. They total $4,950. So once all of this is done, this will be a total savings of $10,000, and all of it is going to my emergency fund. I am so excited. My goal is to get this all done by the end of 2026. So again, we are doing $150 a week into this. Let's go ahead and put $150 on the calculator. Let me know if you guys have amazing weekend plans. We have Junior's cross-country meet today, and then tomorrow we hope to go to a restaurant that is down by the water. I'm in the Cleveland, Ohio area, so it is Lake Erie, and we're gonna take my mom to that. So I thought it was so cute because actually my mom got engaged at this restaurant to my dad way back in 1974, I believe she said it was. I know they got married in 75, so I thought it was cute that this number one restaurant it's not the same restaurant, it's changed hands, but it's always been a restaurant. So I thought it was kind of neat that we're gonna go to the same restaurant that my mom got engaged to my dad at, so I thought that was fun. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a shake. For our 100 envelope challenge, we have a bunch of different discs in here, and a lot of people have asked how I got my discs. Well, these are just the discs that you use for binding, like the Erin Condren binder discs, and then I ended up getting 1 inch, so these are 1 inch discs, and then I got 1 inch stickers numbered 1 to 100, and I just put them in there. What I ended up doing is in sticker number 1, I put sticker number 1, and then I did sticker number 51, and then I did sticker number 1 and sticker number 51. So then sticker number 2 is also sticker 52. So sticker number 6 is also 56. Sticker number 84 is 34. So that way, since I can draw each one twice, that way I only have to use 50 discs, number 1, number 2. That way it also keeps it so I could use each disc twice, and I kind of get like a little bit of a option too. So if I have $150 and I pull these two numbers, I can't do both of these numbers, but I could do 93 and maybe 42, or I could do 92 and 43. You know what I mean? So it gives me a little bit of flexibility to work with the numbers doing it this way too. So these are just discs and numbers. If you're interested in which discs and numbers I used, I will have a link to that in the description box below. And I will also have a link to my Etsy shop, which is where I sell my 100 envelope challenge. So let's go ahead and draw 2 discs out of here, and we'll see what we are going to do today. Okay, we have disc number 32 or 82. And we have disc number 73 or 23. Ooh, was I blocking that? Sorry if I was blocking that. All right, so we have 82 and 23 or 73. Well, if we did that, that would be more than what we have, right? So let's do the 82. Can we do the 82? Is that still available? It is. And can we do the 23? Yes, we can. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do 82 and 23. So let me go ahead and subtract 82, subtract 23. Okay, so we're gonna have 45 left, which means we are putting 105 into this challenge. So let me color in the 23, and I'm gonna color in the 82. And I believe, let's go ahead and count this up. Now we have not used the 32 yet, so this one needs to go back in, and we have not used the 73 yet, so this one is gonna go back in as well. And then, like I said, every week I draw 2 of these and I try to take care of the 2. Once the number is used up on both sides, then I go ahead and discard it. So let me go ahead and pull out the 105, 20, 40, 60, 81, and 5. And I think we might be able to do a $1,000 placeholder. I really hope we can, because that would be super awesome. Let me go ahead and count this up and see if we can. We already have a $500 placeholder representing money that has already been put into our high yield savings account for our emergency fund. And let's see if we can do another 500. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 5, 10, and 15. We can do it. Woohoo! Okay, so we have a $1,000 placeholder representing money that will be in our high yield savings account. I'm going to put this other $500 placeholder back, and this $500 is going to get deposited into my high yield savings account where I have my emergency fund. I'm going to paperclip this to this just so that I remember that it is for the emergency fund. That is super awesome. We are already, believe it or not, 1/5 of the way through our 100 envelope challenge. That is amazing. So we have $1,015. That is super awesome. Since I am doing 2 every week on this one should definitely be wrapped up in less than a year. And then I'll just work on the randomizer challenges. Or maybe what I could also do is, what I have been doing is I've been, when I get my side hustle money, a portion of my side hustle money will go towards the emergency fund, and I have been drawing more of these as well. But maybe what I'll do is I'll skip the 100 envelope challenge when I get my side hustle money, and I'll just do the regular challenges for those, and then that way those will kind of get a little bit caught up too. So we'll see, but we have $45 left, and my marker indicator paperclip here is letting me know that we left off on perfect savings. And this challenge comes from our friend Trisha over at Wild Everest. This is out of a possible $75. So we are going to scratch one of these right now, and we are going to save $13 in there. 13 of our $45 left. Okay, so let me go ahead and do 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13, and I'm going to subtract 13 from the calculator. We had 45 minus 13. Okay, so we have 32 left and one more scratcher on this one. I don't think we're going to come back around to this one today, so let me go ahead and count it up and see out of $75 how much we have and how close we are to finishing this one. So out of a possible 75, we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, $67. That is awesome. So that means that one should be an 8, I believe. And we will definitely be able to finish this one up next week. That is awesome. I will love to have money going into my high yield savings account actually 2 weeks in a row. So that will be super fun. I'm tempted to finish it now just so I have a little bit more money, but we are going to do that next week since we already have some money going into the high yield savings account from that 100 envelope challenge. All right, the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to do this road trip. This is from our friend Liz over at Liz and Less. And I am doing about $20 a week into this one. So I believe I did all of the $20 snails. Let's go ahead and do this $15 snail right here. And then we will do a $5 snail right here. Okay, so that is $20 going into this one. So now this one, out of a possible 150, let me put a 20 on that, has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, and 5. So we are $45 away from finishing this one. And this road trip challenge is super stinking cute. I love that one. All right, so we have $12 left. Let's go to this one from our friend Judy over at Save with Judy. And let me pull out the cash so we can count that after we scratch one. Okay, let's go ahead. We have $12 left and see what we get. Okay, we have a 4. Since that is under the $5 limit of re-scratch, I am going to go again. And if we do go over, we do have our IOU money that we can go ahead and draw from just in case. Oh, that is perfect. We have an 8, so that is a perfect 12. Oh, I love it when that happens. I cheer so hard when I see people in their channels landing on a perfect amount, and then I go ahead and do it too, so that is awesome. Okay, so we have 5, 10, 11, and 12. So out of a possible $100 in this one, we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, and $54. So we're a little more than halfway there. And that is it for all of our emergency fund savings for the week. We did 12, so we are at 0. Now we're gonna go over to our other binder. Okay, our other binder here is where we're gonna put the rest of our money. And I did read another book this week. And believe it or not, I signed up for another book club. This one is actually like a Facebook group book club. So my cousin and her daughter, so my cousin and then my cousin once removed or something like that. They don't live in my state, but they are both very, very avid readers, and I follow them on Goodreads. I have a Goodreads myself, and their book recommendations are always usually really, really, really good. So they decided to do a Facebook book club, and the first book we are reading is called The Great Believers, and then we will be doing a book club on that. So I am starting that book next, but the one that I just finished was The Next Last Mrs. Parrish, I believe it was called. I read the first one and I absolutely loved it. So now I read the second one and I absolutely love that one as well. So that is the book that I read this week. So let me write The Next Last Mrs. P. Okay. Running out of room on that little book. So I am saving $5 for every book that I read. So I'm going to put $5 into this envelope here. And then, like I said, this is a $50 book challenge here. So once I get to the end of this, I have another side, but some of my colors might be bleeding through. So I'll probably just reprint it on the other side. And this one is 100 books. So I want to be able to fill this up. That way I can look back and see all the books that I've read. I put a date on when I finished my first book on there. So I kind of want to see also how long it takes me to finish 50 books. And then, like I said, I'm saving $5 for every book. Typically I read books through the Libby app. It's where you can rent audiobooks from your library. You can also rent like e-reader books on there, but I usually use it on my phone, which is too small to do an actual e-reader book. But my sister volunteers sometimes at a thrift store, and she will sometimes find good books that are brought in and donated there, and she'll buy them. And then when she's finished with them, she offers them to me. So I do have a couple physical books that I have. I think I have The Teacher from Frida McFadden. So I'm interested in starting that one pretty soon. All right, now we're gonna do our race to the world. We have our first place finisher in the form of Miss Veronica over at Weekly Budgets. We are looking for our second place finisher. Are we gonna find it this week? I really hope so. We are doing 3 rolls every week. We have myself, who is represented by Carl Fredrickson. We have Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets, who is represented by Pooh Bear. We have Kimmy from Beijing Girl Budgets, who is represented by Tiana. We have Christelle from Divine Savings Co., who is represented by Ariel. And we have Lindsay from Bookish Mama Budgets, who is represented by Figment. Those are the characters that are currently on a race to see who can get second place to Disney World. And then we have Veronica at Weekly Budgets, who her little character of Miss Belle is probably enjoying some macarons in France in Epcot already. All right, so let me go ahead and roll the dice. I'm actually going to use, if you guys saw my Thursday video, you will have seen the amazing Happy Mail that my son Junior got from our friend Drew over at Ready Budget Go. And it is one of a set of duck dice. So I asked him if I could use his little adorable duck dice for my savings challenge video today, and he said, of course. So I'm going to use this adorable little duck dice and see how we can go. All right, so we have number 4. That is Christelle at Divine Savings Co. with Ariel. Okay, so we are going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go again. 6. Okay, Weekly has already won, so we're going to go again. 1. Carl, way to go, Carl. All right, so that is a 1. I'm going to put those 4 back and bring up a 5. Let's go again. 3. Okay, we have Tiana. So we are so far in a tie between Carl and Tiana. 1, 2, 3. Let's go again. We only have spent $8 so far. We can probably spend a little bit more. So let's keep going. 4. Okay, we have Ariel. So let's put back 1 and bring up a 5. Let's go 1 or 2 more times. I'm really wanting to see if we can get a second place finisher. 3. Oh, okay. Tiana, you are 1 away from a second place finish. So that is 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can get that win for Tiana. 6. No. 4. Okay. Looks like Ariel and Tiana are neck and neck for who is trying to get into second place and get to Disney World next. So let's keep going. This is just so much fun. 3. Tiana! Woohoo! Kimmy! All right, so Tiana gets second place on the Race to the World. So she is our second place winner. It looks like the princesses are definitely doing better than Carl, Pooh Bear, and Figment, but that is okay. So did I save another $3 for that one? I don't think I did. So let me take 2 out, bring in a 5, and see how much we have in this one. We have $22, so let me take those 4 5s and put those in there and bring out a 20. So that is our Race to the World. That is a freebie in my Etsy, or not my Etsy, my Ko-fi, I'm sorry. And please play along with us. I've had so much fun watching everybody and their Race to the World. So that is super fun. All right, now we are going to do our other challenges. We're going to finish this one. This is the Kinda Emotional, Kinda Emotionless from our friend M over at Plan to Save Designs. Let's go ahead and scratch these last 2. Okay, that is a 9. This one is a total savings of $50. So 9 and 7, we need $16 to finish this one. Okay, so let me see if I can pull out 4. No, I don't have 4 to pull out. Let's see. All right, well, I need to pull out 4, even though I don't have 4 in there, so I'm just gonna do that. All right, so we have $50, which is what we're supposed to have to finish that one. So that is a completed savings challenge. I guess I had the wrong amount in there, but that is okay. So this one is a completed savings challenge, and we can put $1 to go into our Ding 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 box at the end. But we need to take a sip of our coffee. Okay, if you guys did not see or have not been following my channel for quite some time, I got this as a gift from a subscriber. This is absolutely amazing. It is Sip, Sip, Save coffee and cash stuffing right there on a mug that is my absolute favorite color. And on the back it says April's Fresh Start. So this was a gift from one of my subscribers. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Catherine. Every time I use it, I think of you and how honored and privileged it is for me to share my savings challenges and my savings journey with you guys, and that you guys are so receptive to it. I greatly appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get another challenge for this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. This is a Save 35. It is from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. She came out with a whole series of these haunted houses, and of course I bought the series because they are super, super cute. So I don't know if you know what, I think maybe I will. Well, I don't know. Do I want to put them all in and do them all like simultaneously, or do I want to just do them one at a time? I think for now I'm going to do them one at a time, but I'm going to put this in as the dashboard, and then this will be the challenge that I'm going to work on first. This is the $35 pink haunted house. I couldn't decide which one I liked best, so of course I just ordered them all because she had an amazing deal if you bought them all. And I just absolutely love these. The imagery here is super, super cute. The amounts are absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, Dawn, for that amazing creation. We will start this one the next time we come around to it. We are going to now work on Catpuccino. So my husband and I think I told you guys in a couple of videos ago, we got an espresso maker. And I am typically like a black coffee drinker, so I don't know much about making espressos or drinking espressos, but the last, not the last cruise that I went on, but the cruise before that I went on was an Italian cruise ship through the MSC line, and they had cappuccinos and lattes on there that were just to die for. So I kind of got into drinking like the more foo-foo coffees, if you will. So that is a 5. I'm gonna do one more. So I kind of got into drinking them, and then when my husband found a really good deal on this espresso maker, we decided to order it because my husband loves the foo-foo drinks. So he ended up, we got some regular coffee grinds and trying to make regular like lattes and stuff like that, but we could not get the hang of it. So my husband actually, I'm going to take $2 out and put in a 10. My husband actually went to a local coffee roaster, and he talked to the owner there about like what kind of grounds to use and the freshest beans, and he had them grind the beans exactly how they would for their espresso machine. And so since then, my husband has been making the most delicious lattes. So I do have some sugar-free hazelnut syrup, so I've been kind of spicing it up a little bit with that type of stuff, but I kind of want to get some like other ones, maybe other sugar-free syrups and stuff to make some things, because I am really actually quite loving it with the foo-foo drinks. This is a black coffee here, but it's kind of neat to have my husband be like my little barista. So we put $10 into this one. So out of $55, we have 50. So we're only $5 away. Ooh, that's tempting to just finish it, but we'll keep going. All right, so next we are going to start this one from our friend Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. And if I forgot, this one is from Doodle Dollars. Sorry, I was telling my story and got all distracted. We are starting this one today. I am saving this one to go towards Junior for his birthday. His birthday is in about 6 weeks. It's October 27th. He will be turning 9 on that day. We had originally hoped that we would maybe be able to take a trip, but my husband does not have the PTO time. So we were talking about different things to do, and I told him maybe we would do a yes day for his birthday. He's actually off of school on Monday for his birthday. So I told him maybe we could do a yes day, and he goes, "Oh, cool. I know how to keep it nice and cheap." And I go, "Well, nice and cheap?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "We could go back to the deer park and feed the animals, and then we could go have a picnic by the beach." And I said, "Okay, so it's a yes day." I said, "If there's anything you want to do, I'll say yes to it, most likely, unless it's like fly me to Japan for the day or something, I'm like, I'll say yes to it." I said, "It doesn't have to be cheap." I said, I'm working on the budget towards saving for that." He goes, "No, I like a good cheap day." I'm like, "Yeah, you can tell you're a budgeter's kid." So we're working on this just one more game challenge to save for Junior's birthday, but this challenge is save 50, so we might not even need that much. But our first one here is a 6, so let's go ahead and do one more. All right, and that is a 7, so we're going to start this challenge off with $13. Who knows what the weather is going to be like come October, but worst case scenario, I mean, there might be some spooky stuff that we can do since his birthday is right before Halloween. 1, 2, and 3. So we have $13 to start this one. Okay, we are going to do this next one here. This is from our friend Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. Let me go ahead and scratch the last one on the front here. Okay, that is a 4. And then I'm gonna work a little bit on the back. So we are gonna do $4 for the front, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to finish that one up on the front. And then we are going to do on the back, let's go and do, we have 3 roll and saves left, so let's do those. Okay, that is a 6. That is a 5, so we're up to 15 total between the front and the back. And that is a 6, so we are at 21. So I'm gonna put back that, and then I'm going to take a 20. So we have 21 to go into this one, and then all we have to do is the coloring in of the suns, and then this will be 100% done. We'll see if we can come around to that one again. If not, we'll finish that one up next week. All right, this next one is from our friend Ellie over at Ellie on Earth, and this is a super cute little gerbil in his little house with his clothes on the line. So let's do 2 or 3 of these. Okay, that is a 10, so we'll probably just do 2. And that is a 6, so that is a total of $16 going into this one. So we have 5, 10, 15, and $16 going into this one. Super adorable little character there. My sister has a gerbil, and her dog thinks it's the mom of the gerbil. So like when I went over to visit my sister and see the gerbil, like her dog was barking at me until I would go over to the gerbil cage and visit with the gerbil and pet the gerbil. Like she was barking at me until I would acknowledge her baby, so to speak. So I thought that was super funny. It was adorable. All right, so this one is from our friend Liz and Les. This is cute but prickly. So let's go ahead and do the next highest one on here, which I believe is a 15. Yep, right there. So let's do cute but prickly and cool. So let's do that one. Okay, and then let's do one of the $5 ones as well. And we'll do cute but prickly and giving. I love that. We just got notification of the fundraiser that Junior's school will be doing. So Junior will be taking his money that is in his give envelope to go shopping for the food donations pretty soon. All right, so the next one is from Budget with Carly. This is a save 60. When Junior and I went to go have our seafood by the beach, there was lots and lots of seagulls around. So let's go ahead and scratch a few of these. That is a 6. Okay, that is a 4, so we're at 10. Let's go ahead and do one more. That is a 5, so we're at 15. Awesome, okay. So we have 5, 10, and 15 going into this one. And we have 3 more scratchers. Let's see how much we have in this one altogether. Out of 60, we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So whoop, I think I bumped you. We have $20 left to go into this one. Okay, let me go to the next one. These are actually my shop bonuses that I use to fill out my IOUs. However, I do have a good amount of money in here right now, and last week I was able to put like another $62 in here, so I think I'm gonna skip these for now. And let's go back up to the beginning. We will start our Halloween haunted house from Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. So let's go ahead and do a couple of these. Okay, that is a 6. That is super cute. And then let's do one more. That is a 3. So we're gonna start with $9 into this one. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, there we go. Okay, I think we might be able to finish this Catpuccino now. Let's see if we can. I don't know, how much money do we have left? So this is out of 55. We have 20, 40, 45, 50. It says we need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we might need to borrow a single dollar from our IOU. So let's go ahead and go for it. Okay, that is a 1. And that is a 4. Okay, so there we go. So we will take $1 from our IOU and we will put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and $5 to finish this one. The Catpuccino from our friend Doodle Dollars. Love this one. This is super cute. I'm gonna paperclip this together, add it to our completed savings challenge box. And we have to find another challenge. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Savers just wanna have funds. This is from my friend Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. It's a total savings of $100. I love the colors on this one. It's very 80s vibes and I just love it. So we are gonna put this one in here and we will work on this one starting next week. That is it for me today, guys. We have to put another $1 in the Ding 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 box for another completed savings challenge. I hope you guys have the bestest weekend ever. So the Ding 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 envelope is from Donna, powered by creativity. I changed my envelope into a box. On my next side hustle stuffing video, I will also be emptying this box because final payment is due in early October. And I will be emptying this box, putting the rest of the money towards final payment, and then anything that is not needed for final payment that's in here will be going into my vacation binder. So make sure you guys come back and take a look at that. And then, like I said, the reason why I'm going to do it on my side hustle video is because I also split my side hustle payment into emergency fund and vacation. So while I'm filling my vacation binder with the side hustle money, I'll fill it with this one as well. So you'll hear that ding, ding, ding sound once for 2 completed savings challenges, and there's $2 more to go into it. So I am using all of this money to go towards that cruise that I'm taking with my dad for his 80th birthday in January 2026, and then beyond that, it'll go towards a cruise that I'm taking in 2027 with my family. So my husband and my youngest son will not be going on the cruise with my dad, and then they will be going on the cruise that we're taking in 2027. So, all right, guys, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope your coffee is extra strong, and I hope your savings is fulfilling. Have a happy Saturday. See you guys. Bye-bye.